Okay, I know Sarah really wanted that fruit cake, but maybe the Cocoa Melon thing. Carla, is the reindeer the right option? I don't know. Oh, hey Hillside Kids, I'm just trying to figure out what to get the kids team for Christmas. Maybe you guys can help me. I'm trying to decide what will bring the most happiness as possible. It's just nothing seems good enough for the kids team. I love them so much. I need them to be as joyful and get as much excitement out of it as possible. The best possible gifts. I need some time to think this over, so let's start with the game.
Today's game is called Did They Candy Cane It? We're going to show a type of food on the screen, and you're going to have to guess if they made it into a candy cane or not. Let's get going with the first round. Pizza. Did they candy cane it? The answer is yes, they did. And man, it looks delicious. Mustard. No, they didn't do mustard. Too bad, would have been great on a hot dog. Pho, the delicious soupy treat. They did candy cane it. I've got to try this one. What about wasabi? They actually did it. Man, that's got to be spicy. Mac and cheese. Oh my goodness, this is the best one yet. Oh, I've got to find one of these. A bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich? No, they didn't do that one. Probably too many ingredients, maybe? Who knows? Clam? Last but not least, did they candy cane it? Oh my goodness, they did it. They named it Clamdy Canes? Oh man, you know what? I think I'll pass on this one if that's okay. Thank you. Well, I hope you have a Merry Christmas, and the only thing you get in your stocking are peppermint flavored candy canes. Or maybe the mac and cheese.
Okay, kids, assemble. We need these gifts to bring happiness, maximum level happiness. And here's what I've got so far. Cynthia for sure is getting the ugly sweater. Connor, still between Cocomelon or the sweater, I'm not sure. But Sarah, we're locking in on the fruitcake. She's gonna love it, I know for sure. These things are super cool, right? Right? I don't know. Something still feels like it's missing. Okay, let's ask Carl to help. Carl, what are you up to?
Hey there, kiddos. Merry Christmas. You just caught me in the middle of something very important. Writing my Christmas list. I'm writing down all the things I want for Christmas this year. Let me read you some. A fire truck. Not like a toy, but like a full-on fire truck. Cold hot dog. Penguins dressed like Transformers. A can of tuna. Wet socks that have been dried. Dry socks that are wet. A flamingo on a bouncy ball. Hazard lights. A fog machine. A TV that's just playing Looney Tunes on repeat. And lastly, a cruise ship that takes me to Hawaii, Nebraska, France, and the Philippines.
Did someone say Philippines?
Oh. Well, obviously it was me. I'm the only one here.
I guess that's true. Anyway, what were you saying about it?
Oh, well, it's just on my Christmas list to go on a trip there.
Oh, that's awesome. Why do you want to go there?
I heard the food's really good, and the book of the Bible's named after it.
Well, first, the food is very good there. And two, I think you're thinking of Philippians.
Oh, that makes sense. Wait, how do you know if the food is good? You've tried it?
I sure have. I'm actually Filipino, Carl.
No, wait, really?
Yep. And I heard you mention Hawaii as well. I used to live there too.
That's awesome. So you've lived like all over the world, huh?
Sort of, but there's still so many places that I'd love to visit.
Me too. It's kind of hard to choose which one to go to first, huh? There's like 20 choices. How am I supposed to pick?
20? 20 what?
You know, like states or places. There's only like 20 of them, right?
Carl, sorry to burst your bubble, but there are a whole lot more places than just 20 places in the whole world.
What do you mean?
Well, for example, there are 50 states in the US alone, and then there are 7 continents all around the world with even more countries in them. Can you guess how many countries there are?
At least 2.
Close. There are 195.
That blows my mind. I can't believe it. That's a big world.
It really is, and that's the plan that God has for us.
What? What plan? I forgot about the plan.
To spread the good news. Remember how we learned about how Jesus brought the world good news last week?
You're right. That was the plan. I keep forgetting I have plans. That's so cool, but what am I supposed to do again?
Well, when we spread the good news, good things happen. Let's look at the story that Luke wrote. Last week, we found out that Elizabeth and Zachariah were finally having a kid. And at this time, Elizabeth was 6 months pregnant when the angel Gabriel showed up and made another appearance.
Wow! What did he tell Elizabeth?
The funny thing is, Gabriel didn't go and speak to Elizabeth. He spoke to a woman named Mary.
Wait, Mary? I heard that name before. Anywho, what happened next?
Well, he looked at Mary and told her that she had found favor in God's eyes.
Well, what does that mean?
Pretty much that God was very pleased with her.
Oh, that makes sense now.
So Gabriel went on to tell her that she'll be having a baby.
Whoa! Gabriel surprised somebody else with some unexpected baby news?
Yup, and Mary was beyond surprised. Well, she was planning on marrying a man named Joseph, and I'm sure she was planning on having a kid with him. But first, God had much bigger plans.
Wait, so this is the Mary?
Oh yeah.
Wait, so the Mary, the mother of Jesus Mary?
It sure was. Isn't that amazing? This was the beginning of something truly extraordinary.
I guess so. How did Mary react to all this? I'm freaking out and I wasn't even there.
Well, she was nervous at first, but Gabriel made her feel so much better. He shared that Elizabeth, who is much older and couldn't have kids, is now pregnant. He assured her that God's plan has not and will never fail.
Is that really true?
Of course it is. See, God knew we would never fix what was broken in our hearts and in our world. So God made a plan for us to have hope, but it wasn't what people expected at all.
What do you mean? Why is the plan something people wouldn't expect?
Well, no one thought the Son of God would come to earth and be born to a young lady like Mary. But God always makes the impossible happen, and that's what makes this story so exciting.
Ah, there it is again.
What? What is it?
Joy! I'm feeling joy again. This story just brings it out in me.
Well, that makes sense.
What do you mean?
Well, that was one of the many reasons that Jesus came to earth, to bring joy. Joy is something that grows when we feel hope, and Jesus was the one to bring all of those things to us. So Jesus was about to show everyone, by coming to the world as a child, that God loves us so much and has a plan for everyone to be a part of God's family.
I got it. Joy is camping out right here in my heart today. Now I wonder who I should share it with.
Anyone you want, Carl. Well, kids, we hope you're starting to feel joy, and don't forget about our big idea this week. It's super important. You heard it here first. Our big idea is that Jesus came to bring joy to the world. Now let's say it out loud on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Jesus came to bring joy to the world. Good job, everybody. Great job, kids. Now, thank you so much for watching. And always remember that the whole reason for this Christmas season is all because of Jesus. And we can't wait to talk about it more next week. See you later.
Joy! That's what was missing. Joy doesn't come from things like presents. It can only come from God. That's the gift I'll give the Hillside Kids team this year. Besides all these other wonderful gifts. I'm going to tell them that Jesus came to bring joy to the world. Even thinking about what Jesus did for me, I'm feeling that joy right now. I can't wait to tell everyone about what Jesus did. Oh, wait, hold on.
Hello?
Sarah, can you believe it? Jesus came to bring joy to the world.
That's amazing.
I know. Yeah, I'll still get you that fruitcake, but joy, Sarah.